it's Miss Amy here from the Children's Museum, and I'm super excited because we are back talking about the Perseverance landing, and we're here with Victor, and I'm going to introduce him, and he's going to tell you all about what we have for you. So here we go.
Hi everyone, it's Victor from the South Texas Astronomical Society. A few weeks ago, we asked you to send us your questions on Mars, Perseverance, and anything space. And now you're going to get the chance to listen to them answered by space scientists and space exploration experts. This includes people from the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, United Launch Alliance, NASA, and more.
So we're super excited. So enjoy your video, and maybe we'll get to do something like this in the future. Have fun.
Hello, my name is Alejandro Reyes and I do research in astronomical data analysis with the Cristina Torres Memorial Observatory group. I received the following question. How long did it take to create Perseverance and why is it going to Mars? In September of 2013, NASA first began accepting proposals for experiments to ride along the rover, and in July 2014, 7 projects were chosen. Among these projects, there are 4 cameras that will look at the soil and tell us what chemicals make up the rocks and the dust on the surface. There is a radar that will see what lies beneath the surface. One environmental analyzer that will see what the weather is like. And a device called MOXIE that will attempt to take carbon dioxide and turn it into oxygen. And since Perseverance was launched in July 30th of 2020, it is more than 6 years in the making. Now, why is it going to Mars? So there are 4 main goals to this mission. It is going to see if Mars was habitable. It is going to look for evidence that there was life on Mars. It'll collect rock samples and store them so we can go and retrieve them in the future. And it will test the oxygen production technology. With the mission, we're one step closer to sending humans to Mars one day.
Hi, my name is Wendy Mendoza. I'm a lead observer at the Cristina Memorial Observatory, and I received the following question. What new technology does Perseverance have? The Perseverance rover carries 2 new technologies demonstration to Mars. The MOXIE instrument located inside the rover will test technology that converts carbon dioxide in the Mars atmosphere into oxygen. This will test our ability to use resources on Mars for future human missions. The second new technology demonstrates an Ingenuity Mars helicopter, which, if successful, will be the first helicopter human fly on another planet.
I'm Tanisha Ross, Senior Manager of System Safety and Quality for United Launch Alliance, located in Centennial, Colorado. So last summer, we had the pleasure of launching Perseverance atop of an Atlas V rocket from Cape Canaveral Air Force Base in Florida. So on the 18th, when the Perseverance is scheduled to arrive on the red planet, it would have taken 7 months and it would have traveled approximately 293 million miles. And a fun fact about United Launch Alliance is that of the 20 US-led missions to Mars, we have participated in all 20 with our heritage vehicles. We are so excited to have participated in this mission. So go Atlas, go Centaur, and go Mars 2020.
Hi, my name is Alex Zamora, and I'm an electrical engineer supporting the International Space Station over at Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. I was given 2 questions to answer. First, how will NASA communicate with Perseverance? And second, how is Perseverance going to charge its batteries? For communication, Perseverance has 3 antennas that serve both as its voice and its ears. The most used antenna is called the Ultra High Frequency Antenna, or UHF for short, to communicate with Earth through NASA's orbiters around Mars. Think of this as you using walkie-talkies to talk with your friends. The other 2 antennas are primarily for transmitting higher rate data and receiving various signals. Did you know that it takes around 5 to 20 minutes for radio signals to travel from Mars to Earth? The next question I had is, how will Perseverance charge its batteries? Perseverance carries a unique power system, which is called the Multi-Mission Radioisotope Thermoelectric Generator, or MMRTG for short. This means it's a nuclear electric generator which converts heat into electricity. This power system will be used to charge the rover's 2 primary lithium-ion batteries. Fun fact, the electrical power produced by this power system is about 110 watts at launch. That's about the same amount of energy that a flat-screen TV consumes.
Hi, my name is Richard Camuccio. I'm a graduate student of physics at Texas Tech University and the Director of Science and Astronomy at the South Texas Astronomical Society. The question is, how will Perseverance collect the soil samples and get them back to Earth? Well, this is a really interesting question because it's the first time that NASA is using a technique called soil caching to study the Martian soil and search for past and present signs of life. The main job of soil sampling is to collect and store a compelling set of rock and soil samples that will be stored on the Martian surface for later collection and return to Earth. The collection will proceed in 3 stages. In the first stage, the rover will collect samples using equipment in the rover's belly. In order to prevent contamination, the rover will use 5 witness tubes to control for possible contamination from the rover or Earth material. The second stage involves sealing and storing the samples on board the rover itself. These sample tubes are hermetically sealed, so nothing can enter or leave them once they're stored. Finally, the rover will be instructed to deposit the samples on the surface of Mars in what is known as a sample cache depot. These locations will be documented by a detailed map for future explorers to find and collect the samples and bring them back to the laboratory or even Earth for further study.
My name is Brina Martinez. I am an astrophysicist and do research with the LIGO Scientific Collaboration at the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. I am also a board member for the South Texas Astronomical Society, and the question I have in front of me asks, how did the water on Mars dry up, and is there any of it left? This is a great question. Since Mars is a planet in our solar system, such as Earth, we are always looking for other signs of life and nature on it along with our other neighbor planets. One of those signs includes water. Here, I have a simple drawing to help explain how the planet Mars is different than our planet Earth. In this drawing, we can see that Mars is smaller than Earth, has less gravity, and has a thinner atmosphere. On Earth, the atmosphere, which is caused by magnetic fields, helps protect our planet from the temperatures of the sun and outer space. Since Mars has an atmosphere that is about 100 times thinner than ours, the weather and temperatures on that planet are extremely cold and have caused the water to either freeze at the surface level or vaporize and escape into space at higher atmosphere levels when gravity could not hold it in. To answer the second part of the question, the answer is yes. There is water left on Mars, but it is frozen. You can find that water, for example, in the polar ice caps. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Andrew Maurer. I graduated from the University of Pittsburgh with a Bachelor's of Science and am currently a prospective graduate student. Today, I'm going to be answering the question of why NASA is looking for life on Mars. Ultimately, NASA is trying to answer the question of whether or not we can live there someday. And the Perseverance mission is doing this in 3 ways. 1, Perseverance is looking at ancient Martian environments to see if it was able to have life on it. Second is to look at the ancient microbial life of Mars. If present, what did that life look like? Third, Perseverance is preparing for future human missions on Mars by looking at the oxygen production of the Martian atmosphere. Hopefully this answers your question, and enjoy the rest of the program. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Victor Perez and I'm a graduate student at UTRGV. The question I'm going to be answering today is, how is the Mars Rover Perseverance going to be safe while roving on Mars? Well, the name of the game here really isn't safety, but more so durability. How is Perseverance going to withstand the test of time while roving on Mars? Well, there are a couple key differences between Curiosity's design, which was the previous Mars rover, to Perseverance's design. We learned that Curiosity's tires suffered a lot of wear and tear. So the new tires on Perseverance are going to be a little bit bigger, a little bit thicker, and they're going to have a different tread pattern, which means that no matter what the terrain is, either soft sand or hard, sharp, jagged rocks, Perseverance's wheels are going to suffer a lot less wear and tear, which means that it's going to be able to rove on for a lot longer. Additionally, Perseverance is a lot heavier, over 100 kilograms heavier than Curiosity, which means that the center of mass is going to be a lot more stable, and it's not going to be jostled around or tossed over or anything like that very easily.
Hello, my name is Roxana Jimenez. I'm a solar system ambassador for Brownsville, Texas. Today, I will talk to you about the Mars 2020 Perseverance rover. The landing is at Jezero Crater. The new rover's home is Jezero Crater, a large impact crater about 28 miles wide or 45 kilometers wide. If you're wondering how big that is, think about your parents driving from Brownsville to Harlingen. It takes a long time and it's quite a bit of distance. Just north of the Martian equator is the Jezero Crater. Jezero once contained a lake, which scientists think is one of the most ideal places to find evidence of ancient microbial life. If life exists anywhere else in our solar system, chances are it might be at Jezero Crater. If you go to nasa.gov, you can take a tour of Jezero Crater. Thanks for watching.
One of the questions that came to us from a student was, how did Perseverance get its name, and how can that person be involved in space information? Where can they find out more stuff? Perseverance was named by a student named Alexander Mather. He lives in Virginia, and he's a middle school student. Every time NASA has one of these super missions, like the Mars missions, they have a contest, and it's a writing contest, and you have to explain why you picked the name that you picked. Alexander picked Perseverance because, as he said, it takes a lot of perseverance to get a job done. You can't quit at the first difficulty. You have to keep going. And that's important in whatever you decide that you want to do in your life. Perseverance. It's not easy to keep going when other people say it can't be done. You just never know what NASA's going to have you doing. You may have sent your name to Mars. If you didn't send it on this mission, you can send it on the next one, because there's another mission planned to go to Mars in 2024 and collect samples that this mission is going to be collecting and leaving on the surface. And the next mission hasn't been named yet. You may be part of the contest and you may submit the winning name. Who knows? Keep watching. You can check out the NASA website. You can check out NASA for Kids. You can check out Space Kids. There's all sorts of websites for you individually to join in the fun of NASA exploration.
Oh my goodness, that was so awesome. Such interesting questions and amazing answers. We want to say a big thank you to the Brownsville Independent School District for allowing us to come together and send this out to all the classes throughout the district, and a special thank you to the teachers who participated, and even more so to all of the students who came up with such amazing questions. So thank you.
And thank you to all our partners and everyone who helped make this video a success. Thank you to UTRGV's Cristina Torres Memorial Observatory. Thank you to the Brownsville Public Library System. And thank you to our partners in United Launch Alliance and NASA for helping answer the questions.
We are starting the straighten up and fly right maneuver in preparation for parachute deploy. The navigation has confirmed that the parachute has deployed and we are seeing significant deceleration. Skycrane maneuver has started. About 20 meters off the surface.
We're getting signals from MRO.
Touchdown confirmed. Perseverance safely on the surface of Mars, ready to begin seeking the sands of past life.
Looks like we're getting the first image.
This is the most amazing thing. This is what NASA does. This is what we can do as a country.